guys, welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Blake Chaos, and today we are going to talk about Steph Curry and the game he had against the Indiana Pacers the other night, where he dropped 42 points and opened up the game on 7 for 7 3-point shooting. Absolutely an incredible game by Steph Curry. Golden State's been having an off year this year, not really living up to the hype. Kind of the same rumors flying around as did 2 years ago when there was the incident with Draymond knocking out Jordan Poole. There was rumors flying around that year. They didn't really get it together until later on in the season, and then they went on to win, the championship. And I see something like that happening with this team again. What Steph did last night was just a piece of what he is going to be doing for the rest of this year. All of these rumors and everything swirling around the Golden State Warriors, Klay Thompson's issues and his decline over the past couple of years, people questioning Steve Kerr and if this whole offensive mindset is still going to work in the NBA. We're going to get into that, guys. We're going to look at the performance that Steph Curry had where he dropped the 42 points and just kind of get excited for some basketball as we move toward the end of the regular season here in the next month or a couple of months into the playoffs. Before we get into this video, guys, do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, comment below, kind of let me know what you guys think about Steph Curry, about this year, the Golden State Warriors team, the NBA current landscape in general. Let's have a talk about it, guys. So with all of that out of the way, let's get into it. On the road, Steph Curry came out and was cooking. He was Chef Curry. There is no doubt about that. Opening up the game on an amazing 7 of 7 from beyond the long line, knocking down 7 of his first 7 threes. That is just an incredible stat line. Finishing with 42 points on 15 of 22 field goal and 11 of 16 for 3-point. 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 block in a 30-minute game that Curry played. Absolutely incredible numbers, really showing that he is definitely coming back to peak form. It's getting close to when the teams will start pushing. The trade deadline is over and behind us now, so we can move forward. This is when Steph usually kind of turns it on in the year, and you just start to see amazing things happen from him. I think this was the start of that. This statement game against the Pacers, really trying to climb up the standings in the West. I think they're currently 10th in the West right now, or the first team out of the play-in. But early NBA seasons always kind of fit and feel. Now we're going to get into the push tour. The units are playing as such. They have the pieces where they want them to go, and they can start kind of pulling out the tricks of their bag. Now, despite this great performance from Curry against the Pacers, the Warriors really are having a lot of issues internally within the organization, in that building. And it's kind of starting to show through in the play. They haven't really developed outside of the big three there. They've tried with, big players like Durant, Chris Paul, but they've never developed their young talent very well. That's not to say anything about Kuminga, because Kuminga is just a beast. But he knows it too, and he's upset about it. He's already said things about Coach Kerr, but he's turning it on now. He's trying to play for that max contract, and I think he's going to get it. But people forget, in the media, they're talking about how this is the implosion of the Golden State Warriors, and I'm inclined to go that way too. But you can't knock experience, and that's something that this core group, that big three between Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond, they have experience playing together and winning 4 rings. Bringing in that veteran leadership of Chris Paul, and he's still trying to chase that ring after his career. He's gotten so close so many times, but when he's healthy and able to play again, I think that's going to help out. Unfortunately, I don't see Golden State going too deep. I do think they make the playoffs, but I don't see them going deep in the playoffs. The West just they're stacked now with the Clippers on a tear. Minnesota is a beast team too. Obviously, Denver, they're returning champions. So it's going to be tough coming out of the West for Golden State. I don't think they can pull it off this year. And I don't see Klay Thompson getting a max contract extension or anything like that. So, but it's been an absolute treasure watching this team win 4 rings together and how they stuck by each other. You know, I like Draymond. I think he's kind of out there a little bit, and he's more of a utility player, and it doesn't really mesh well with him and how he sees himself in that team role. I still see him as the engine that moves that team, but sometimes engines need a lot of work. So that's kind of my outlook there. But this is my first basketball NBA video. I'm thinking about doing some more here now that the NFL season is closing on us with the Super Bowl being tomorrow. So you guys let me know in the comments below what kind of videos, basketball wise, would you want me to cover? Topics, NBA culture nowadays versus when I was watching and I grew up. The Jordan time. Um, Obviously, it's not that anymore, but yeah, let's talk about it, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Do me a favor, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you for the next one.